What's happening, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. Today's gonna be a little bit of a different video today. Today is gonna be a custom tactics video. I know I'm not a rank 1 or whatever elite division player, but it's good to get insight from all types of players, just your average player like myself who doesn't go elite division, who gets rank 3 every week, just to show you guys the average Joe and how he plays. This is currently the team we're running with. We've had to change a little bit. I haven't played with this exact team yet, but that's because we have Fekir, who has just come out today, and I will be releasing a review on him very soon, so stay tuned. Click the subscribe button if you want to see that. But onto the actual tactics. We play a 4-3-2-1, and throughout the video I will be putting in gameplay snippets just to show you how this works, just to be more of an in-depth review for you guys so you can actually see how the formation works and how you should be playing with this formation. I like to play on the balanced defensive setting because it's, as it says here, it's a balanced style where your team presses the ball to the middle of the pitch and your team shape is neutral, because you don't want anyone to be left open so they're not pressing and constantly pressing. So essentially, and then with that I have 35 width because it's not too wide, so your defenders won't be defending the wings, so you can defend them all in the box, and if they want to run down the wing they can run down the wing. Your center backs should be good enough to head the ball out if they want to try and cross it in, or even your wing backs can go and get to the ball. And depth, we go with 55 because it's not too deep where you're sitting like literally inside your box, but you're not too far out where you're literally like defending at the halfway pitch, and then one ball in behind will just send your defenders being like, oh, okay, cool, and then you'll be a one-on-one. As we can see in this video clip, the shape of my defense is very neutral somewhat, and see, they want to go out to the wing, my left back can cover that, and they're all very central and very like not too deep, not too far up, and even with the having the CDMs come back. And although I do concede here, this is just to show you the shape of how the defense is played. And for the attacking, we also play balanced because we don't really want to be out of formation. We don't want to be building up too fast, too slow. We don't need to really put long balls through to the strikers, and we are using the direct passing chance creation because, especially with myself, with my playstyle, I like to play a bit of a tiki-taka Barcelona football. So we just pass, like, so you can go from a little bit like passing in triangles, so passing from your center back to your right back to your center mid, back to your right back to your center mid to your right forward, back to your right back, or even on the left side, and then even using the strike of the two forwards and the center mids just passing to each other, because that's especially how I like to play. And width, 60 width, because it allows the wing backs to still get somewhat wide. It leaves the center mids not too wide that they're playing as left mids, right mids, but still wide enough. And then with the right forward and left forward, they stay probably just outside the edge of the box. Like, so if you're looking at the edge of the box, they just stay outside that. They don't go like fully outside the box when they're making their runs in. As shown in this clip here, you see I'm passing from my right back to my center mid to my left back, and we'll go back to the center backs, and then we will start advancing the ball up, passing still around, because that's the way I like to play. And then we don't really get a chance there, but that's essentially how we get in behind the defenders. Now onto the instructions. So for your goalkeeper, you just keep on straight balance, you don't really need anything. On your center backs, you keep them both stay back while attacking, keep them on default, you don't really change anything there. For your left back, you do stay back while attacking and overlap, because if he overlaps, he'll overlap to the halfway line but won't go further than that, and you can still create chances from there and flood it to your left wing. But for the right back, we have balanced attack, overlap, because we want that's as our one attacking fullback to get up the pitch, can score goals, can create chances. In this clip, you see Valverde passes out to João Cancelo, who runs down the wing because he's our attacking fullback, crosses that back into Vinicius. Vinicius doesn't get there, but then see, come back, he's here, passing it back to Valverde, and then he passes it to Bruno. We get somewhat of a chance here, we blow it, but that's what I mean by creating chances. And as we can see in this clip here, Valverde finds Cancelo, who is on the run. Cancelo runs down the wing, and as he has decent enough dribbling and 4-star skills, we see I cut back inside, ball roll, get past the defenders, bang. He's got it good enough finishing stats to finish that. And see, that's what I'm saying by creating chances and even scoring goals sometimes. For our 3 centre mids, we have 3 different roles. So for the central centre mid, personally, I like to have them stay back while attacking and cover centre to be the defensive CDM. On the left side, I like to have a box to box, so balance attack, get into the box, also cover center. And on my right side, depending on who you have at center mid, I like to have someone who's left footed on the right side, right footed on the left side, because as we know, finesse shots from outside of the box are overpowered. If they have the finesse shot trait, even better. So depending on which side you have them, you can do this. But for my attacking center mid, I have get forward, get into the box for cross, free roam, and cover center. Your stay back CDM will defend for you, as you see Valverde here, tackles the opposition player, then gets the ball back, looks for the options, and finds Bruno there. Bruno steps over, who's our box to box, and gets a chance there. So that's essentially how the midfield works, from the box to box to the CDM. In this clip you see here, we get the intercept with Vinny. Vinny looks for an option, Gabby Jesus isn't good enough, he passes off to Bruno, gets to our go forward CDM in De Bruyne, and De Bruyne puts the clinical finish into the top corner. So that's what the get forward centre mid can offer. So for both our forwards, our left forward and our right forward, we have stay central, get in behind, and stay forward. So as you can see, I have Fekir and Vinny on both of those settings. So here we have a Valverde pass to Gabby Jesus. Gabby's trapped, can't really do anything. Passes into Rafinha, who is cutting inside. Rafinha cuts in on his left and bangs it in. The reason why we have the wingers stay forward, as you can see here, we're on the fast break off the intercept, and Rafinha goes to KDB. And we have Vinny still staying forward with Gabby Jesus. KDB dribbles around everyone and absolutely bangs it in. As we can see here, we get the intercept with Valverde. Rafinha looks for the option. Vinny's getting in behind, and then Vinny puts it right at the near post. So that's why we have the forwards on get in behind, to get in behind and make those runs and score some goals. And for us striker, we only have stay central, because we don't need them to get in behind or any certain. We want them to be mixed and to have a mixed defensive support, because we don't want them having all three of our attackers up. We want a striker to come back, kind of acting a little bit like a cam, kind of false nine, but at the same time still acting as a striker and getting in behind. So that's why I have mixed attack and no need to stay forward. So we see here, Vinny gives the ball off to KDB, and then Gabby Jesus is right in front of KDB, not too far forward, not too far back, just to create the option, gets past the defense and finishes the goal like you want your strikers to. So that is the reason why we have our striker on those settings. So that's an in-depth insight on my 4-3-2-1 tactics. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you do like the content. If you want more videos, you can check out my channel, links there. If you want to see me play more games, you can check out my Twitch, link will be in the bio, sorry, link will be in the description. If you want to follow me on all my socials, link will still be in the description. Thank you guys for watching, I'll see you in the next one, peace.